Hey there, Sag, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a mid-month for November 14th through the 30th, and we're going to take a look at all your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Sag, if this reading resonates and you would like to book a personal reading, beautiful, there you are. If you would like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Just go ahead and send me an email and check for availability because I am pretty booked up this week. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below in the description box as well, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Okay, the main energy for this reading is the Five of Cups. There's a lot of hindsight 2020 vision. You're looking back at the past. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of remorse. There's a lot of, well, why did it have to happen this way? Why did it have to go, unfold this way, right? Partly for you, but also partly just for the situation as a whole. In the recent past, you get the Temperance, which is you, the Magician, and the Ace of Wands. You're manifesting a brand new beginning here. You really are. You're manifesting, reigniting that romantic spark, both on a higher self level, but also here in the 3D world. Not just, energetically. You want it to happen here in the 3D world between you and your person. In the current situation, you get the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. You really do want to take action when it comes to this connection. For some of you, it may be a marriage, but for most of you, it's just one of those very deep connections that it's like we may not have been married on paper, but we might as well have been. That's how deep it was. That's how involved we were. And I do see a lot of stress, though. I do see a lot of fear. I do see a lot of anxiety about taking action. And we'll see exactly why you're so stressed out about taking action, about doing something when it comes to this connection in the current situation. Now, in the near future, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Three of Swords. There is a lot of emotional pain here that you are still carrying. You don't really address it. You're kind of trying to ignore it, kind of not. You're like, I know it's there, but I don't really know what to do about it. Right? You don't know if you want to dig deep and really work through this emotional pain, or if you just want to keep sweeping it under the rug and pretending like it's not there. I do see you taking baby steps towards making a decision, like, what do I want to do with this? Do I want to deal with this pain, or do I want to keep ignoring it? But baby steps. You're not making any huge moves in the near future. And again, this is emotional pain that you've been suppressing. You've been ignoring this for quite some time. I can see why you wouldn't want to just dive in and be like, okay, let's dig in, because this is hard. This is some difficult ish that you got to deal with. But you haven't really decided what you want to do with it quite yet in the near future. Let's take a look at the main energy for this reading, which is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, which is you, and the Strength. It's hard. There are a lot of difficult energies that you're going through, and you're showing me, I just want to have that transformation. I want to get to a turning point, have a new phase, right, where we can change this. I don't want to keep dealing with the hardships. I don't want history to repeat itself. And I do feel like whatever you're going through over the next 2 weeks, history is repeating itself. This is not the first time that you've been on this merry-go-round, whether it's your own energies or whether it's between you and this other person. This is a very, very familiar energy to you. You've walked down this road before, and you're showing me it's hard. I don't want history to repeat itself. I want to shift it. I want to shift the energies, complete 180, completely new positive energies. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Temperance in the recent past, and this is you. Temperance is clarified by the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, which you get also in the current situation, and the Four of Swords. You really want to heal things here. You really do, both internally, but also between you and whoever else you're dealing with. You want to heal things. You're sick and tired of this pain. You're sick and tired of all the anxiety that you have surrounding this, and you're showing me, I just want to move past this. I really want to have the universe come in and give me that momentum, give me that little boost to move me in the right direction. The direction you want to move in is beautiful. Like I said, it's healing. It's true, genuine healing internally for yourself. But again, there is a lot of pain that you have to go through in order to heal. And so I feel like you're kind of, in the recent past at least, you're waiting for the universe to come in and kind of give you that little boost in that direction. That's your desire, at least. I don't know if the universe is actually coming in quite yet in the recent past, but you want it to. You're like, universe, I need a little push. I need a little nudge in the right direction. Let's take a look at the Magician in the recent past. The Magician is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Two of Wands. You're manifesting having the energies balance out, right? The Justice, when I see it tying up to a personal or interpersonal relationships, you really just want to balance out the energies. You don't want things to be the way they are right now, because you're definitely feeling like an energy of loss, an energy of an ending, a separation, pain of that loss. And you're showing me all I want is just to balance the energies out. Like I want things to be good. And I do see you, again, in the recent past, planning. You're not taking any action, but you're getting very clear on like, you're like setting your ducks in a row, right? But you're not actually doing anything with it. You're kind of like planning out what you want, which direction you want to go in, but there's no actual movement yet. It's like you're planning a trip, right? You're not on this trip yet. You haven't gone on this trip, but you're planning out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I want this. I want this. But there's no actual action being taken here in the recent past. Not yet, at least. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands in the recent past. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands, King of Wands in the world. This is you and your person, and you guys are a divine match, both of you. You're showing me the King and the Queen side by side. This is a divine pair, and I do see that something ended here between the two of you. It was a pretty intense ending. You learned what you needed to learn from this ending, though, and you kind of like successfully completed it, and you're like, okay, we learned what we needed to learn. Now I want to revive it. Now I want to have a new beginning. Now I want to reignite that romantic spark between me and my divine match. The thing is, though, look at how the cards came out. Your person is looking that way. You're looking that way. You guys don't see eye to eye about something. If the cards came out like this, I'd be like, you're looking at each other. You're both facing each other so you can see each other. The cards came out like this, which is letting me know that you and your person, whatever it is that caused this ending, this split, you don't see eye to eye on something in the recent past. Let's clarify the Hierophant in the current situation. Hierophant is clarified by the King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups. There is love here. There's a lot of love here, but there's also a lot of resistance. There's a lot of walls. There's a lot of, I'm putting up a barricade to protect myself. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This person is very stubborn. They're very stubborn. They're very much like my way or the highway when it comes to this connection. And it's difficult because when somebody is so guarded and they also expect to get their way, it's a pretty difficult energy to deal with. I can see why that would be problematic for you. But I do want to remind you there is love here. So even though you're guarded, even though your person's guarded, the love is still very strong between the two of you. You just may not feel it because this person is so, things have to happen my way. And if they don't, then, you're basically just dealing with a brick wall in the connection. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords in the current situation. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Magician, and the Five of Swords. You're waiting to take action. You're showing me like, look, I just want to know what to do. I'm manifesting that clarity. I'm manifesting the universe telling me like, do this, do that, and this is how, because you got the Magician in the recent past, and this is how the energies are going to get balanced out. This is how you're going to fix everything, right? That's what you're manifesting. And you're showing me I don't have that clarity yet, so I'm going to wait until I do have that clarity to take action. I'm going to call you out on your bullshit a little bit here, Sag, because there's an energy here of you lying to yourself. You're manifesting this clarity, but you may already have a little bit more clarity than you think. It's almost like you're showing me, well, I really don't know what to do at all, right? So I'm just going to sit here and not do anything. And I'm like, okay, maybe you don't know 100% what to do. Like maybe you haven't planned out this trip from A to Z, but you've planned out enough to get going. You know enough to get the ball rolling, to do something. And you're showing me, no. I can't do anything because I don't know what to do at all. So I do feel like that's a little bit of nonsense on your part. I'm going to be honest. But again, you would know best. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords in the current situation for you. Excuse me. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Death, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. You're afraid here. You're afraid. You're afraid that this whole thing is just not going to work out. That's why you're not taking any action. It's not because you don't know what to do. It's because you're afraid that even if you try, it's not going to work out, right? But again, you don't want to accept what I'm telling you right now. There's like resistance. You're kind of like, no, 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 no. That's not the reason why I'm not doing anything. I just don't know what to do. When in reality, like I said, maybe you don't 100% know what to do, but you know enough to do something. And you're showing me I don't know anything here. But the real reason you're not taking action is because you're afraid that it's not going to work out even if you do take action. You're stressing out about that. And again, I do feel like, emotionally, you know that what I'm telling you is accurate, but logically you're like, no, 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 that doesn't make sense. The real reason I'm not doing anything is because I don't 100% know all the steps from A to Z. Again, you don't have to listen to what I have to say. I mean, if you want to take it, take it. If you don't, you have free will. But the energies are showing me here that you're kind of lying to yourself. Like you have more in your tools, in your arsenal, than you're giving yourself credit for. You could do something, but you're just doing nothing. So let's take a look at the near future. I want to take a look at the Page of Pentacles in the near future. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords. You really do want to have a new beginning in love with your person. Just the thought of being able to have this new beginning, to start over, to start fresh, really makes you super, super happy. It gives you that emotional fulfillment. It's kind of like your one wish, and it's like somebody came in and granted it to you. And you really do want that, all right? But I do not see you taking 100% action. I do see you doing something, right? You're taking a little action. You're kind of giving it like, a little bit of your energy, but not much. You're kind of like, again, you can do more than you're doing. I will just say that. All right. And for whatever reason, I don't know why you're not doing more, right? Like I kind of do, but we explained it here. But you're showing me like I'm giving this as much energy as I can give it. And I say that's not true. You're giving it this much. Maybe you can't give it this much, but you can give it this much. You can give it this much. You're giving this much. And you're like, nope, this is all I got to give. Okay. All right. It's your energy, not mine. Let's take a look at the Judgment here in the near future. Oh, okay. Come here. Judgment is clarified by the Empress, Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. You know how important this person is to you. You know how significant they are to you. You know that they are your divine match. Beyond that, you know how much they love you because you love them just as much. What you feel for them, they feel for you and vice versa. And you're still showing me, I want to work on something. I'm getting ready to work on something. Okay? But get on it. Like wanting to do something, having that initiative, having that desire, having all these, like it's literally you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm just going to plan this all out. I know what I want. I know how to do it. Okay, then do it then. Do something then. But you're doing like minimal, baby energy. You can do more. And again, I don't know if this is you or your person, but I just read the energy in the room. I don't know who it belongs to. But somebody here's like, oh, I have all these like grand plans. Like I can do this and I can do that and I want to do this. Okay, then do it then. Like, let's go. And you're like, no. I don't 100% know everything that I can do, so I can't take any action yet. All right, Sag. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords in the near future. And I know I'm kind of coming down on you a little bit hard here, but like, if you've ever gotten a personal reading with me, you know I don't sugarcoat the energies. Like what I see is exactly how I will present it to you, intensity and all. So let's take a look at the Three of Swords in the near future. Three of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. You're suppressing these feelings, right? All these feelings that I'm telling you, you can do more, you can give more, you have more energy, You're suppressing them. You're like, I know how strong this bond is. I know how strong this connection is. I know what this person means to me, but it's difficult for me. It's like difficult for you to get moving, to get started. It's almost like I don't even know how to explain this energy. It's like you need the universe to come in and give you that boost. You want that little boost from the universe, and I don't feel like the universe is giving you that boost. I feel like the universe is not doing much because it's like, Sag, you know you can do more, so do more. And you're like, no, I need somebody to just kind of get me boosted. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles flew out. From the universe, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Pentacles. You see this person as your long-term partner, as the stable person that you're going to be with, long-term connection. Like, you see them as that. And you do have the desire to heal from the past, let go of the past, move towards a much more hopeful future, right? But all you're doing is taking all that energy, that desire, and instead of taking it towards inspire action to like move in that direction and heal things and fix things, you're focusing it on yourself, which I'm like, that's good, right? Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, you know, all that. But you don't have to give 100% of your energy to you. You're showing me, I'm giving like 95% of my energy to me and like 5% to this. But you can give more to this. You do have a lot more energy that you want to devote to this, but you're like, I don't 100% know the entire plan A to C or A to Z, and so I can't do more. Yes, you can. Even if it's a little more, you can give more is all I'm saying, Sag. You can do more is all I'm saying. So, Sag, for those of you that are still around, I know that people really don't like it when the energies are that intense. So for those of you that are still around, thanks for sticking around. If this reading did resonate for you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and want to say thank you, donation link is below in the description box, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sag, and I'll see you here on the next one.